Alrighty. Happy October 1st to you glorious Rascallion Resonators, you absolute legends. The name is FOXSOL. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more WutheringWaves, and hopefully you're having a terrific, fantastic, glorious day, or at least a spooky one since it's Halloween season. Alrighty. So what is today's conversation about? You guessed it. We're talking about the gacha revenue of WutheringWaves. Oh boy. Is this a conversation that I don't know if I really want to have? And not for the reasons you may think about. Just in general. I've had at least like 10 people message me through Discord, even on Twitter actually, that was commenting, you know, what happened to WutheringWaves? The droppage. Oh no, should I stop investing in WutheringWaves? Is it coming to end of service? Stuff like this all over the place. These people are looking at GachaRevenue.com. They're looking at a black and white answer and not realizing that sometimes the answer is in color. So there's some reasons why this has happened. I've even predicted this, and I'm not worried. And if you want to know why, take a seat at the bar, kick those feet up, relax, and let's dive right into the conversation. All right, we're going to pull up Opera right here with GachaRevenue.com. The place where everybody's getting their information. And we're also got a comment that's on the screen from Cyrus, because Cyrus, you this morning were a person that asked for this video. And even though I was going to do it, I want to give you a shout out. You stated you recommended, you know, talking about the current monthly revenue and giving my opinion. Well, guess what? We're going to be doing that. And hopefully you'll like the video. If not, please make sure you leave that comment down below if I did something wrong. I don't want to piss you off. Thank you so much, sir. All right, let's take a look at the GachaRevenue.com site and why I'm not worried and why you shouldn't be worried. But first, you know, we're going to take a look right here. Apparently, in the month of August, as you see, WutheringWaves globally made 8 million. Here in September, it made 4 million. That's to be expected. I even said that it was going to drop. In China, same thing. 5.5 million in August. 2.8. Basically, it dropped by half. And why is that? Why is this such a concern to a lot of people? Because a lot of people are thinking that because the droppage like this is just determined. People use this graph apparently to determine whether or not a game is going to survive or a game is going to die. And like I said, the answer is not always black and white. Like, there is reasons behind this. One of the primary reasons for WutheringWaves to be dropping down to 4 million is that last month we were in the 1.2 update. 1.2 was a filler update. There was a lot of people I know of that really didn't spend no money in it because they didn't give a crap about Zeishe. They didn't really give a crap about Zhao. Yao over here, you know, came in as a free character anyway, as a free signature character that if you did the Moonlit Festival, you got him for free. And there was no real incentive to really spend money. Okay? I even think Kuro knew this was going to happen. Okay? That's why they set themselves up for 1.3. But I digress. That is one of the main reasons why the financing went down, was because 1.2 was not really an update that many actually cared for. I played it, but you know what? It wasn't even something I really cared for, to be honest. It was a good little update, but overall, it wasn't something that was God amazing. It wasn't like 1.1, you know, it wasn't like when we went from 1.0 to 1.1 with Jinshi Changli. It wasn't something like, here, take my money. It was more like, huh, that's nice. Okay. So along that trend with 1.2, we also have to take a look at some other things here. And one of the biggest things that I would like to make mention, and even Gacha Revenue says, is that PC revenue is not included. I love it when people use these numbers, but they don't consider the fact that, you know what, it's not just mobile people, you know, mobile players that buy into games. I'm a PC person. I play this on PC. I spend primarily only on the PC. So my numbers are not being added into this in any which way, shape, form. And I know you're going to say that, well, there's not that many PC players. I'll be honest with you. I don't think there's that many either. I think if anything, when it comes down to PC players, you probably got anywhere between 500,000 to 1 million that was made additionally. Then in reality, this right here was probably like 9 million, and this right here was probably about 5, and that's including PC. But overall, we also had a couple other things that ended up happening. Here's another point for y'all. ZZZ released Jane Doe that advertised the shit out of Jane Doe and gave her a lot of sex appeal. And believe it or not, sex appeal sells. And that little mouse, that little rat girl, was the hottest thing that hit. And I know a lot of people that said, well, you know what? I'm not interested in 1.2, but I am interested in this fucking rat with the big jiggly booty. I'm going to spend. And that's what they did. They didn't spend in WutheringWaves. They went to ZZZ and they went to go spend on her because the character sold them. The game sold them on a character. They loved the character. And we can even go take a look at that real quick. We just come over here, right there. Zenless Zone Zero, right here. As you can see, it went from 16 million and it went up to 18 million. You can see it's the same pricing right here for China, but I know a lot of people in the global market, boom, it went up, right? That's another reason right there, if you want to be completely honest, was a hindrance against this month. But it's not a bad thing. It really isn't. I'll explain that here shortly. Even Genshin, you know, made an additional 3 million. Why? Well, this graph all goes over here. We got to go all the way over here. The reason why, the 5.0 came out, and a lot of people still feel invested in Genshin Impact with their accounts and everything, because, dude, when you spend 4 years playing a game and you have a massive account, you're not just going to drop it. So 5.0 came out, and even though you may think it's crap, who's watching this video, even the person who might have been playing it might have thought it was crap, and still, they're still invested, so they still going to spend money in it because that is where their primary function comes from, right? I mean, it's base information. It's like, it's simple. It's simple mathematics. It's simple business. WutheringWaves, though, I want to put it like this. We're going to look at WutheringWaves, and I'm going to look just really mostly at the global market. I'm not going to really look at the China market, but you know what? We'll add the Chinese market into this as well. I want to bring up really quickly, you know, a couple of different things. You know, we would already know ZZZ, Jane Doe, 1.2 update wasn't that hype. A lot of people didn't spend in it. We know it's not calculating the PC revenue, right? And here's another one that a lot of people I don't think understand. And this also, you know, Hoyo makes money off of this, and I'm sure Kuro makes money off of this. But when it comes to trailers and videos that is posted on YouTube, that's got ads, bruh. They're making money off of YouTube too. It might not be in the millions, but they're still making quite a bit of money on YouTube by us watching trailers and such on the official site. So I'm just going to say there is other different places where money is generated. Kuro is really not losing. I mean, let's take a look at PGR, and I'm sure even, you know, the PGR team is probably the money that's coming from, you know, Punishing Gray Raven here. You know, it went down right here, but it, look, Punishing Gray Raven went up in terms of money. It went up $100,000 right here. This Punishing Gray Raven, whatever this is, global in Japan, both went up 300. That's 600,000. They're still making money in those games. So it's in terms helping to fund this game. And I'll put it like this. Sometimes you got to spend money to make money. Okay? Sometimes you got to use someone else's revenue. WutheringWaves has a few things that is against it. I don't think WutheringWaves, you know, for the last couple of months actually did true proper advertising. And I think that is a big hindrance because right now their advertising is mainly word of mouth. But I will put this to rest really quickly. And I want you to explain something. I don't know how big Kuro Games development team is. I don't know what their cost of operation is. But I am pretty sure that if you add 12 million plus 27 million plus 13 million plus 8 plus 4 from the global side in Japan, that's $64 million altogether. Let's add the Chinese revenue as well. With China, you add 14, you add the 19, you add the 17, you add the 5.5, and you add the 2.8 million. That is 122.3 million. And I'm not even gonna go add PGR to this. Is just WutheringWaves, what they made in, wow, 5 months altogether. 122.3 million. Bro, the game's not going anywhere. They already made their money. The way I look at it is as very simple as it's going to be. WutheringWaves has already made Kuro its financial year. There is games out there from AAA publishers that wishes that they actually made 122.3 million in 5 months. Okay, altogether, I don't believe that the cost of operation for Kuro Games is going to be $14 million every single month. They got a budget, they got money, they got a balance that's all together right now. And with the future of WutheringWaves and with Kuro Games, I also expect to see next month that 4 million to actually go up. I don't expect it to go up too much. I expect it to go up to about 6 to 7 million globally. I'm not sure about China, but globally I expect that to go up to 6 to 7 million because of Shorekeeper. Excuse me. Because 1.3 update was very heavily pushed. A lot of people I know of compared to 1.2 has spent money on the Shorekeeper banner, has really liked the 1.3 update in all general, to where it is referred to as one of the best updates that we've gotten so far, comparably to 1.1 and 1, and 1.2. But when I was in 1.2, man, and we were talking about Zayshay, and we're talking about Yao, nobody cared really about the characters. Like, I've heard very few people say, oh, I'm summoning for her. Oh, I'm pulling for her. I heard a lot of people say, I'm skipping. I'm going for Shorekeeper. I'm going for Shorekeeper. I hear skipping all the time. I'm hearing, very few people saying they're skipping Shorekeeper for Camellia. I'm hearing a lot more people saying they're spending for Shorekeeper because, oh my god, the support is busted. The support is OP. And I know some people who's actually, already got her summon 6, who spent probably a good $800 to $1,000 on the character by themselves. I don't think we have anything to worry about WutheringWaves. You're going to have some people out there I know is going to come in the comment section and tell me I'm completely wrong and all this other good stuff. And you know what? Power to you if you think I am. We'll see by the end of the year where we're at. But 1.3 has showcased what Kuro Games is truly capable of. 1.4, Camellia, a lot of people are going to be looking at Camellia and coming in to spin because they saw her from last year apparently. And they really like the character, and they really want the character. That she's a hype character. They're going to be pulling for her. And then with 2.0 coming also right around the corner after 1.4, I'm expecting a huge increasement in revenue that's probably not going to be showcased in the Gacha revenue site, because I'm expected by 2.0, the PlayStation 5 copy will be released, and that is a whole other untapped market of players that's going to find free-to-play games, see it, come in, and then they're going to spend money as well. Kuro Games has nothing to worry about. WutheringWaves, us as players, have nothing to worry about. We're fine. 1.2 was the real, and like ZZ with Jane Doe was really two of the biggest things that hit WutheringWaves a little hard, that I even said that I thought it was going to go down to, like I said, 2 million. But I'm actually heavenly surprised. It's actually at 4 million. It didn't actually go as low as I expected. I thought it was going to go much lower. So I tell you what, you leave me your comments down below. You tell me what your thought pattern is. You tell me what your opinion. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you agree with my assessment? Because I'm telling you what, I don't watch Gacha revenue. I watch what a company does, and the company has done so far fine. I think that there's a couple of different things that they still need to change. I think one of the biggest things that they need to start employing right now is more advertising. But I think that they may also be waiting until 2.0 for that, especially if they're going to push the game on the PS5. Just thinking. But otherwise than that, that's all I got really for you guys. You tell me down in the comment section what you believe. If you like the video, go ahead and give that video a quick like. And I'll put it like this also. Anyone who disagrees or anything, or you want to, you know, spread the word, share the video. Share it on Reddit. Share it on Discords. You know what? Someone out there that's worried about WutheringWaves, show them this video. Let them know that, you know what, this guy right here, this is what he says. And let them draw their opinion. I'm just saying, trust me, WutheringWaves is fine. It's all good. All right? Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. And I'll probably be live streaming late tonight. I got some other things I need to do. But until then, guys, take it easy. Keep it classic, keep it jazzy, keep it real. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.